bonus round.
So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I wanted to get a little personal on you guys this time. So we've been talking about fish, right? And well, where does fish come from? How do we get it? Well, the answer, of course, is really simple. It's fishing. Now, this bonus round is more of a shout out from my childhood and personal hobbies. But if you've never been fishing, I strongly encourage you to go. When I was a kid, my dad, that's what we do whenever we had a spare weekend. We get our rods together and go get some power bait and just head on down to the lake. Now, you might be thinking, Chris Potts, I'm in Arizona. Where am I going to go fishing? Well, there's a lot of really great lakes just a bit north of here, even some to the east. And so this bonus round, while it's going to be a little shorter and it's not as sciencey, what I really wanted to throw out there is that if you've never gone fishing, try it. I can honestly say, as this is a culinary class, I have never had better fish than the fish that I caught and then ate for dinner that night. The thing that I used to do, right, is we'd trout fish, and there's a great trout streams all around here. And those fillets and just a little bit of butter, nothing better. And, it's not often we get to participate so directly in the food that we enjoy. And I think that's something that's really badly lost on in society today is that we just don't know where our food comes from and how it's made. And fishing is such a wonderful connection back to where fishing is from and such a direct link to the food that you're actually going to eat. It's a rare opportunity, not only enjoyment-wise, but also from a culinary perspective to go really straight to the source of where you're going. A while ago I talked about how I think one of the problems with nutrition is that we eat these things that are so heavily processed. I mean, even the cows that we eat are fed on a very strict, scientifically constructed diet to maximize their fat content while reducing, their time to grow. But fish far and away are just a very natural state. Very few, hormones and extra additives or anything. And so I encourage you, go fishing. Go catch a fish. There are so many places that even if you've never been fishing, they'll hook you up. They'll set you out there into a pond that's got a million fish in it, and you'll catch one. I promise. There is nothing better than eating that fish. Cleaning it, gutting it might be a little tricky. Bring somebody that doesn't mind that stuff. But I guarantee that will be one of the best things you've ever eaten. So, on to your lab for this week. This one's actually going to be pretty similar to last week. One of the section that we skipped over in our book was all about the different types of fish that you can get and cook and eat. So here is your task for your lab. You are going to select a type of fish you would like to cook. If you would like to do shellfish, that's totally fine as well. Same basic principles apply to both. But you are going to select a type of fish, and you are going to read the section in the book on that fish. Then you are going to select a cooking method. Now, in your lab, you need to document not only the cooking process, pictures are great, but I also want to know why you chose to do each thing that you did. What cooking method did you use? Did you use double heat? Did you try to poach it? Did you submerge it? Did you cover it in something? Why did you pick that? Okay. For example, don't just say, oh, I threw it in the saute pan and let it cook. That's not good. That goes against everything we just said. Okay, I want to know, based on what we learned, because that's the point here. We want to apply what we're learning to your cooking. Okay, how did you cook your fish to best be safe, to maximize its flavor potential, and cook it best. And what fish did you choose? Why did you do that? Okay, so I want to know what you did and why you did it, both for the type of fish and the type of cooking you chose. Wonderful. We'll see you next week. Bye.